Now internet is affected? Like, what the fuck? No. No way. Fuck you. I think there is like Microsoft issue today, but I didn't hear anything about anything else. Like, it was supposed to be on output, but not my stream. Why is the face working so fucking slow? There's a movie guys. Okay. Why? Stupid. It's really you. Oh, this is good. What are these called? Hey, are you going to work or not? What is going on? Don't get this people. Calm the fuck down. Pity you too. You both. My computer in the past. Calm the fuck down. Hello, Simara. How are you today? Hopefully, the game won't open it in the priority high. So hopefully, nothing will. Am I a good armchair for you, Pat? I'm the armchair, I guess. The best, yes, the best armchair of my room. Hey, so the game stays just after I gave birth. Why was it cut out? I'm sorry. Stupid fucking screen. Why did you do that? Anyway, last time before the game started, I wanted to teleport Kitty and Maru to other stores to pick up a quest. Kitty! Meow! No fuck. No fucking. Yeah, lol. Can I do it quick enough to go faster? I thought that if I opened in high priority, but alas, okay. Right, go, whatever. Nothing bad is happening. You fucking close the thing. Thanks. Okay, there you go. Fix that. That's collected product. There are like weirdly specific things I can do, otherwise the game will crash. But I can do them in all places, not the right place. That's a very buggy base of operations you have there. So Okay. I clicked very quickly. Hopefully it won't crash. If it won't crash, we'll get teleported where I want to. Yay! Arlequin Forest. Great. Look, I got teleported where I should be. What are you doing, Carly? I was supposed to pick up the phone.
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
That Morrigan. Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
Nail jumper band. How long? L20. An eclectic style reflecting the elf past features on the grandeur of their past to their current humble valley vibes. Kitty. What are you scared
Send
of?
your friends my way. Tell them Amelia will set them up right.
Hey! Hey, what happened to my hair? It's not me! I have this hairstyle. Why my Mini has different hairstyle? Do you see that? What the fuck happened? Her hair could
I
swap.
need an update on that last expedition.
Why my character was swapped for some basic character that isn't me? Will it affect my casting? Okay, where's the quest I was supposed to start? I don't even know where. It shows on my map. New quest available in this area. Yes, but which area? This is not me. The character is not me. What is happening?
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlothan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Irulan helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think. Look at this. I bet it came in handy. You have to hand it to the ancient elves. They loved their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
I'm glad someone's amused.
Lol. Yeah, why this Mini is not me? This is my character. Yes? This is my character. This is what I look like. Why is this my character now?
Of course.
You must hand it to the ancient elf. Let's see. Okay, where is this? Where am I? Oh, close to the quest. I'm just going around randomly, but I ended where I wanted to be. Ouch.
This could be one of the Evanuras. Might even be Gillenane or Elgernon. They weren't gods. They don't deserve statues.
Good. They won't get them.
This artifact isn't working right. Maybe if I looked at the crystals it's connected to.
The magic of the edge. Oh. Okay. Oopsie. Again. 30,000 issues needs to be fixed. Fine. What is happening here? Wait, I need to teleport to the lighthouse and make sure that I'm looking how I should do it. Even my character. Why? I don't know. But when I enter the mirror, I am looking how I should. I guess the game adjusted something to show me as preset, but I guess in past games, I will look as I should. Well, I guess this is like heavy for the stuff, but so weird. Like, why are we supposed to see ourselves in the And I'm pretty sure before my Mini had been of me, it was showing this face. How to do it without dying? Oh,
Got it.
wait. Book of Ritual. Did he say awakes in present or waning? I didn't touch it. His words come too quickly. He has spent eons waiting to impart his wisdom, and it can't be contained. A dam finely broken, and the looch of lost knowledge. This note follows pages of scrolling instructions for a magical ritual.
The person who set this up was in contact with someone, or something, from the Fade.
Sounds like Sola. Or maybe someone else.
Please, I was just thinking about this old elven lullaby. It goes, Irsatel Mithalas Matheneras.
Did you say Isatunal?
I didn't, but it sounded like that, didn't it? I knew you'd catch that.
That's Elven. What does it mean?
We don't really know. It's an old lullaby with old words. Irsatel might mean I'm empty, full of nothing, if I had to guess. I don't know why I brought it up, it just came to me.
Saz, Belara, Saz.
Sure thing.
Collected notes on history. His stories about Alatan drew me in. Sometimes I forget that I'm supposed to be writing as we speak. Our legends denounce some of the greatest of the elves, consign them to oblivion. The injustice is galling. He won't be called the Forgotten One, and he shouldn't. That fate was forced on him. Aha, so someone else can follow?
Sure, here we go.
Oh. He sees it here. And then go welcome is it. Hmm? The newspaper is the bronze brand. Correct. Promise of glory, a relic that claims prehistory when gods wrought decrees of coming ascension. Her fewer hands, the first warnings of betrayal, and the chains that would eventually claim home. Wicked page. He speaks to me through the veil. I cannot see him, or hear him, or touch him, but I listen with my soul and my heart respond. I am alone, but I am never alone, because he is with me. Bora Shivan, you'll be so proud of me. I can't wait to tell you all about it when it is.
Syrian.
Wait, what? That was your brother?
I'm on it.
That's all the crystals. Hopefully that fixes the artifacts.
Oh. Fast travel unlocked.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
The hand ride. Young as elven artifacts go, the ride the last to reach back, not grasping, but bidding farewell. Don't mourn what we were, because while we endure, it has not died. Okay, cool. Can't open the door. Oop.
Looks like your specialty, Valara.
I'm on it.
That's a person. Or it was. And it came out of the Fade.
This magic. It was designed to draw something in. And it's familiar.
Might be best if we stop tampering. The forest will reclaim it.
Read. Bloodstained left. Someone must perform the ritual while another becomes the vessel. I have agreed to be the latter. I'm not proficient in magic. There is no other choice. If the rite succeeds, I will be different, but know that I will always love you. I do this for us, for our future, for the little one. Eternally yours, Violet. There was another. Shit. I imagine it existing. I feel like I saw a freestanding piece. It is here. How to get there? Sniper. Here it is. Where's the down? This. Take me higher. Ugh. Wait, but the way in here. There's some kind of crystal there. Ah, this is. Okay, no more quests here. who has the possible body. Let's see if my hair comes back. If it doesn't come back, I will post.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No way! Fuck this shit.
No,
Skip. Skip. Something happened to my character. Oh, now you have the curly hair. What the?
there you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Of course I've looked at it. Get to the point. It's quite hurting somehow.
I have, plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the deep roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
I am talking to Barik. No, you're not interrupting also. I remember from Trespasser that there was a chunk of red lyrium that didn't have a blight inside of it. So I assume that cleansing red lyrium means that it will stay red, but it won't have blight inside. But now they're throwing this to say that this thingy that Solus is using is the same thing that Varric found in Kirkwall, but cleansed to the point it became blue again. Explain. You're looking better. Which Harding am I talking to? No, go ahead.
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay, let's see who's in our corner.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
That was weird. Something came and said, "Am I not interrupting anything?" But then didn't look at Varric at all. He was adding stuff to the conversation, but it didn't look like she acknowledged it presence. But good to have my avatar back. Warden's best friend. Discarding the Warden contacts, find an alluvium that leads to the High Undercloud. Do I have to go? I mean, it will should unlock Hall's bird quest. Then we go to the resources. We don't have to have Nav in my party. I feel like most of the time we don't have that part to the quest. Is all the way to maybe I should do some exploration while I'm but I feel like this quest needs Nav, so wait, why do we have to go back to Crossroads though? Wait, I don't get it. Maybe the mission starts. Ah, and Elysium? says?
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through, I thought I'd earned some trust.
I did it to protect the Shadow Dragons and the cause.
Yeah, you protected them. Happy now?
Crisis in the relation. Nev's case notes Starkey. Let the man shadowing me, nameless Starkey, got tired of his antics, hid and doubled back to approach him from behind. If he was surprised, he hid it well. Said he wanted to know if I could be trusted before he spoke to me. I pointed out that my trustworthiness aside, his methods gave me no reason to trust him. He considered. He wanted to know if I had a lead on the Red Lyrian potions coming through the dock. He had seen evidence of a cover-up in Templar records and wanted to compare notes. Might be able to make real progress from this. Rana has heard of him, a soldier from Ventus who quit the military and took a place with the Templars in Iratus. Keeps his head down, mostly deals with paperwork in the archive. Got the impression he isn't well liked by his superior. Explains the side. Next case notes the Viper. More new faces in Doctam looking for work. Say there's refugees from the front, but the scars tell a different story. The shutdown of the textile mill north of Asariel was all over the broadsheet. Story says sold to new owners, but word on the street is that it's another successful slave rebellion. In just the past year, the South Nelson shipyard, the caravan moving slaves to Ventus, the mines in the 100 Pillars, perhaps more if they keep kept quiet. If you know who to ask, and you ask about the rebellions, you will hear about the Viper. They say he arrives, helps the slaves, finds them new lives, then disappears. I like the sound of it. Slave rebellions used to get put down easy. Something it has changed. Is it just this mysterious Viper, or is there something else going on?
Everything okay?
Everything is fine.
Absolutely. I'm not in the pocket of some magister, and now he knows for sure.
You would have done the same, to be sure.
Or maybe I just trusted you. Like a fool. High bloods. You just can't help what you think about the rest of us, can you?
All right.
What is happening?
I shouldn't have said that.
Is it part of the mission? High blood.
High Bloods? Is he...
Altus Mage, born and bred. Literally, bred in his case.
literally bred?
You don't know about that? The Altus love their bloodlines, trying to breed the perfect mage.
You're saying he's another Magister?
Nah, not my story to tell.
Do you want to talk? That was tense. Deal with it.
That got a little tense.
You could say that again. Everyone's on edge with all the city's troubles. The worst part? He's probably right. I would have investigated me too. You just can't trust them in Rathas Templar. Not right now.
The Templars know you're here?
You're a shadow dragon. Aren't the other Templars suspicious?
Most of them don't notice me, or what I do.
What do you do?
I organize the documents in the archives downtown, in the cellar.
That sounds unpleasant. Administrative work. Waste of time.
That doesn't sound very rewarding.
You think? Crumbling walls, no sunlight, rats. The cellar's where they store things they don't want to deal with. Difficult ideas, difficult people.
So you joined the Shadow Dragons.
I never really fit anywhere else. Could never be what people wanted. That story's too common around here. The other shadows get it. No questions asked.
So why be a Templar?
So why even be a Templar?
I used to be a soldier. Being a Templar's not far off. Joining the military is one of the ways you get respect, as Soparati.
That's someone who's not a mage, right?
Means sleeper in Old Tavine. Not a mage. Sorry for your shit hand. Now you get to die in the endless war against the Canary. All the men in my family are military. My father, well, he made it clear that if I wanted to live as a man, I'd have to be a soldier.
That sounds tough. And now being a soldier, a Templar.
You ever stick to something because change is too hard?
Because we can't fight on all fronts. I get it.
He said it in a weird way. If you want to live as a man. It sounded as if this guy was trans or something. Viper puts the cause first. Viper should have trusted you.
He was just putting the cause first.
I know. I shouldn't be so hard on him. It's fine. It'll be fine. In a couple days, we'll be fighting over who said sorry better. Thanks for checking in, Rook. Keep safe out there.
Not right now, Rook. You should talk with one of the others.
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
Okay, cool. The Soporati. Dorian, our next course of action should be to seek out influential Soporati allies who have been denied political power. The merchant family, the longest-serving non-mage praetors and magistrates, and the military. Especially the military. Mages make up a fraction of our citizens. The winter grinds to a halt without the Soporati. If we can encourage them to stand together and fight, they could change everything. I will handle the merchants and the magistrates. I suggest you call upon Legatus Caron Mercar when you next visit Ventus. I hear Mercar has privately expressed support for reform, but more importantly, he has the favor of the current Imperator. Where the Imperator goes, the Winter's military follows. Good luck, May. Cool.
I never thanked you for helping me with the first warden.
It was my pleasure. Nothing quite like needling authoritarian blowhards to give one such warm feelings.
Harding, stop stepping on Dorian's foot. That's not nice. Just trying to walk him over. Wait, what was the... Next case notes Malvar Stilani. Malvar Stilani was kicked from the magisterium over a year ago for treason. Allegedly. Her faction, the Lucerni, supported the movement to grant greater rights for non-mages and slaves. They went silent. Silent but maybe not gone. Stilani may be working behind the scenes with allies still in Impactus. Dorian Pavus, another Lucerni founder, still has his magisterium seat. Could Tilani have taken the fall to keep Magister Pavus clean? The Vesperians, another highborn family, have ties to House Tilani. Corimer Vesperian is a traditionalist, but his youngest son, succeeded Orion Nihalias to become Imperial Divine. Lofty role, but he spoke in support of the Lucerni, at least until their fall. And there's evidence that funding for the various slave rebellions may have come through members of the Dwarven Ambassadoria. Tilanis always had allies in the Ambassadoria. Is it her gold that's going to the rebellions?
That Venatory stunt with the Darkspawn has me dreading what's to come.
You and me both.
That was a close thing with the Darkspawn, wasn't it? Glad you showed up when you did.
What's with all the beds?
It's a refuge for people we rescue, and those who have nowhere else to go.
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
Here's about you and you of us. Other candle hops find, please. Is a mission?
Is this for us? Strange. It wants us to find more.
Talk to Lorelei. She's the boss.
Lorelei, the Shadow Dragon fence. I thought Lorelei might be from Ferelden from the way she called her assistant Pup, and how she seems to be just a little bit more interested in news about the South than most people I've met up here. During the Fifth Flight, Terran Logain sold people from the Denerim alienates to Tevinter slavers to fund his war. Lorelei was one of those people. She doesn't want to talk about what happened, but it sounds like she joined the Shadows after they helped free her in a rebellion they supported. Lorelei wears a little wood carving of Denerim's Venadal, the tree of the people. It's the one thing she kept from there. The slavers took everything else, from Harding's note on the Shadow Dragon. Terran Logain, fuck the guy! Fuck this guy! Fuck this guy!
Got some new supplies. Take a look. Come back anytime.
Hey, Rook.
Start quest.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varret, too, right here in Docktown.
You must miss home. I want the full tour. Doctor looks giddy.
Do you miss Minrathous?
The alluvium makes it easy to get to.
That's not an answer.
Look, I know what Minrathous is.
But it's home.
It doesn't let go easy. I'll give it that. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials, too. All right, let's go.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
An act of contortion and song tonight at your humble lamplight.
Trouble at the palace? Magister say no!
We'll take a paper. Thanks.
Drama in the palace. Is the Archon keeping secrets? Questions arose when the Archon abruptly left the assembly, but those queries have since spiraled into baseless speculation. Several magisters reached out to assure my readers that rumors of cult influence in palace affairs are false.
This one quotes several magisters, several lies.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And you're a missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The Shadows brought me in after that.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
One, please.
Myth or man? Stories of the masked figure who watches over Minrathous. While some question the so-called Viper's existence or whether he is one man or many, increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Dogtown. Between a reign of demons and everyday woes, many welcome his presence.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easier.
But you like us, right?
You're all right.
Another rebellion? Here's what we know.
One paper. Thanks.
Hope of the anti-slavery movement. Whispers of a successful rebellion in Marna's Hell have reached Minrata Street. In light of this distressing report from all corners of the Imperium, the news brings a glimmer of hope for those continuing the fight in our capital.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
What about this one? You've got a good eye. I was starting to think my good neighbours lack taste. Go on, take a closer look.
Lovely place. That was sarcasm.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks. I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is there something you're buying, my friend?
I'm here to meet you. Can I sell you a scam? Don't try it.
Maybe another time. Today, I'm here to meet Nev's friends. Rook, by the way.
Friends? All right then. Alec Tava. Does this mean we're even for...
No. But if you've got any news...
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything...
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Personally.
Don't tell me you're surprised.
Maybe a little. Your work seems complicated. I am not. I like surprises.
That doesn't get complicated?
What isn't?
I've heard some people have their shit together.
They don't. Some just keep it hidden. And others make the papers. Let's go. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
Can you trust your neighbor, a loved one, even yourself? The Venatori's influence continues to reach further and higher than we ever suspected. But who else is under their sway? What more can they do? Our eyes are open. A series of chalk symbols was found on the rock along the shoreline. Along with the words "the storm approaches," there was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though this humble writer found a lantern of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen the message, but dear reader, we still must ask, was this a message from across the sea?
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
The secret research of the Circle, what are Cobb bearing up? New translations of the Catacombs tablets, how a former Min's translation had us looking the wrong way. Can Docktown's detectives speak to Cobb? Celine leads in major cases. Snake people among us. What? Nev, can you speak with Cat? Teach me.
path. More than one person. You'll read it here first.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
Sounds simple enough.
That's the trick, isn't it?
The best cereal in Minrathus. The latest chapter is here.
We'll take one.
What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth? And do they truly want to? Read the next chapter of The Twisted Knife right here.
One of Belle's cereals. Great.
Circle District Gossip. Read the latest.
Leaving so soon? You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
He really said that? What the fuck, Varric? What the fuck? How many of those do we have? What a weird fucking door.
Where are you going? There's papers calling our name. Let's stick to the south end.
He's going.
An enchantment. Read it here first.
Look around and you'll find something. We've got...
here.
I don't know. Something you might need?
Come to buy? Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first. The real news in Docktown. Get it here.
Paper. Thanks.
The makings of a scandalous love affair. Was that the prominent circle mage at the Silver Point? The same circle mage known to frequent Dogtown's more interesting betting ring. And who was their mysterious friend? When I have answers, dear reader, you will too.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Doing all right?
Huh? Yeah. I'm good.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
Where are we going?
You! This fish won't eat itself.
Yeesh, skewer!
I said next time you were here it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
This job was worth it. You're not alone there. You knew it wouldn't be easy.
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
It's not always like that. I'll make good things happen. I agree. I'm glad you took the job.
So you're ready for the worst?
No, but you're not surprised.
Whatever keeps you alive.
Today, it's Hal's fish. I live for Hal's fish.
Small wins?
Small wins.
Aww. Ned caught up on Dogtown news and met with her thread contact, Alec, who told Ned there's been more Venator in Dogtown lately. If she learns anything more, Ned will hear about it. After enjoying her favorite fish fry stand, Ned revealed that her job tends to go sideways, so she expects the worst and looks for small wins. I'm leveling quite quickly, considering that I barely started the story. I'll come here and check the story. Flowing.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
It wasn't a mistake. You know how finicky those magical defense systems can be.
It's just so sad. So many people were hurt.
I'm sure they're fine.
That thing that was shooting at people was the Arden's palace? What the fuck?
Rumored resistance group affront. Aspirations of hostile takeover.
Balara, what if Irsa Telnal was never Elven, but a mispronunciation of Isatunal? Maybe they knew it had something to do with the Titans and tried to write it down.
And got it wrong. Then over time the sounds shifted. That's brilliant. The lullaby's full of words that don't make sense in Elven. If this is why... I have to go look at it again.
I'm happy you're discovering stuff without me while talking in the background. to destroy stuff, and they attack.
Get clear! Their strength is vile! Them up!
Oh, we did it.
Yes, we did it. I can't even explore it. They wanted to kill me. This is a fucking chest. Other candlehops fine, thank you.
This message. You're connected to the other candle hop we met.
This is weird. I don't know if it's here to help open the door or to stop opening the door.
I found another line in the lullaby that I think started as Dwarven and then became Bad Elven.
Oh, go on.
Irsana and Ma, an elf.
Oh, Jesus.
Finish them off.
I was listening to you talking.
As I was saying,
Irsana and Ma. In Elven, it could mean I'm filled with nothing. But what if it's actually Isana?
The dwarven word for lyrium?
Isn't lyrium Titan blood? The next line's about the elven gods. Your lyrium brings pride to the gods. They did use lyrium, we know that much.
Wow.
Is this difficult for you? I don't have to keep going.
No, keep going. I'm invested now.
Tendrils of conspiracy. Are you for real? Who's even allowing them to write this paper?
How has the Minratha circle been? Getting used to the schedule? The lectures?
It's fine. There's just quite a few high bloods and, well, I guess it's why I come down here when I have the time. It feels like I actually belong here.
Twitchier than cats in a storm. What's going on?
What isn't? I'll keep your head down while you're in. Return to sea soon.
I was trying to get back here, but I can't. Why? I didn't come back to open the door. And close. Sick fuck. Okay. Gate of the Stages. No. Warden's best. Wait. I didn't check on my companion. My companion doesn't have anything to tell me. No, I guess. Why is Nev and Delana here? Whenever I go, they're together. I'm starting to think someone is trying to steal my wife. Nev, what are you doing? Delana is... well, she isn't mine! But... I am aiming, okay? I am aiming. And I always see you two together, that's us. What are you doing?
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway, you and Rook had me worried, but it ended happy.
And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
Oh no. Poor baby. He wants just a nice story. But tragedy sells better.
The fires are lit.
Might go to the crossroads. To the crossroads, to the crossroads. it came! Last time I was here, nothing happened.
Places between.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
I keep telling myself it's not real, but it sure feels like it.
Cold is not real? Hopefully it isn't. I believe we'll meet Darks in like 5 seconds now. Yeah, see? There is even one of them there.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
What?
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us. Do a lot of elven ruins float like that? I've never seen anything like it. And I've been all around Thetis, several times. Not until recently, Solus changed something with this ritual. I know an elf who camped in some ruins, woke up and found that they'd ended up in the clouds. How'd they get down? Oh, they haven't. Too far up. But we send them food and water. Ah, thank you for that new nightmare.
Yeah, bye. I'm not going that way. Let's just ignore them for now. Oi, broken ruin. Okay, with the threat of Darskan and Blight brought on by the gods, the team must seek out Grave Wardens who are more sympathetic to their cause. I guess we'll get Darwin here, that's why I can only do it one time.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Why is Harding with me though?
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Thanks for showing up. I'm not surprised. All true.
I know, but you showed up anyway.
Well, your letter was... desperate.
Harding?
What? Aren't we desperate?
Let's hear what you've got to say.
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demetta's Crossing. They overran it with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
If we want to help, we have got to trust Harding. And do something about it.
Whatever you've heard from the first warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the first warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the first warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davern might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the blight.
Aww. I am accidentally recreating their love story with Belara. I appreciate this. You won't regret this. This Davrin better be good.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us if this works out.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
Harding bonding, please. Now Belara.
I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
Fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Hello, Thursday.
Easy, boy.
A griffin! Stay! Don't eat me!
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
We're trying to help. It's not us. We're being hunted.
We don't smell that bad. It's the tent.
Blight? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That felt like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
Lol. Also, that was weird that the first cutscene was with Harding and then suddenly the second cutscene was with Bellara. I mean, I guess the first cutscene was by default with Harding and the second one was not having any default for companions. It was a bit weird that I was going somewhere with Harding and then suddenly I was with Bellara.
He spotted something.
At first I thought the swords were decoration, but now it looks like more as if it was pinning something down. Scary. I don't want to think about it. Oh no.
Those are definitely Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
I also don't understand anything else, Dina. It fell. Worn weasel, lurking. Oh. I got a new companion. Stop. I have to level him up too. Oh, nearly didn't make it.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Oh. Yeah, so I was expecting right that this is for...
Hassan, hit that!
Wow, you teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them. Hold up. There's the Darkspawn. Let's get in there.
You know, I hate fighting these things.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Okay.
Remy, where are you?
Oi, oi. Something bang.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Asan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
Oh no.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
I don't think the sound of that. Lost Sketchbook, Thorns. A sketchbook page, artist unknown, featuring precise illustrations of animal thorns. The note in the margins reads, he claimed the horn was an ogre's ram. I'm not so sure. Oh, I got 3 new codexes for Shadow Dragon. Informant note, past work with Alec. Nev. Who is your favorite purveyor of Dogtown gossip? Those hollowed out books you're chasing, the ones with a deadly charm inside. I know which ship brought them in, but you would have found that without me, so I will do you one better. I know the names of everyone who sailed it, on the official list or not. Some interesting family ties to some fancy addresses, a far walk from our neighborhood. I think we can both agree that's good gossip. Better yet, it's on the house. You did me a favor over in Voldorma, and I am doing you a favor now. Of course we might call this great gossip above and beyond, enough to make us even for that mix-up with the Starkhaven Falcon statue. Dogtown Intel, the place itself. People say the same things about the place. It's on the docks, no kidding, and full of dark alleys. A place to disappear. Tourists say it's full of magic and we have got our share, but compared to most of the city, there's fewer mages here. You want more? Best places to eavesdrop? Where to find secret? Gossip. You want something found? That's why you came to me. How about the best view? There's a morning mist, and when the daylight hits, if you know the right angle, it glows like silver. I can tell you the cat with the frog croak mew like scraps, and where to buy the best bread. You want a laugh? I've got leads on a good show. A sad song? Well, it's your heart to break. Nah. The violet haze. A knock sounded behind him, loud, quick, and urgent. Basil paused to steady his heart before he crossed the room and opened the door. Was that brief pause all it took? No one stood on the doorstep. No shadowy figure retreated through the foggy street. If an enchantment had been used to hide the visitor's steps, it was a good one. Basil sensed nothing. As far as he could tell, he was alone. Save for an envelope sealed with thick violet wax. A chill gripped Basil then, deeper than the Dogtown mist. He snatched up the letter and pulled back inside. There was no settling his heart now. He knew before he ripped open the envelope what he would find within. 3 small amethysts, polished and perfect. It can't be. It wasn't until after he held the gems in his hand that he noticed the stain on the envelope's corner. Who sent the mysterious letter, and what more does it contain? How have 3 small amethysts shaken our hero? And where is Ilvan? We will have the latest chapter of the Violet Haze next week, from the nightly scroll, below in Bellara's handwriting. You've gotten so many clues, you can tell who it's from, right? In Nev's handwriting. You're assuming writers play fair. They don't. That's a character flaw. Character flaw of the authors. We never play fair.
Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan! That's Elvin for Errol.
Elby grows into it.
Irritated squawk.
More darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other Griffins.
Wait, other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this.
What's all this?
Now I wondered what happened to them. They're mine. I like to carve.
How'd they end up here?
The Griffins. They take things to make a nest. Or play pranks. I don't know.
So this is Hassan's nest. Good. So daddy's figurine to make this little nest. Today we received a message from Weishaupt that warned us about some manner of monster stalking Grey Warden. They're concerned for the Griffin's safety and are sending another Warden, Davrin, to keep guard. I hope the Griffins like him. They have known few people in their short lives and can be a temperamental bunch when they put their minds to it. Warden Rex. What the fuck is this?
Good job.
Oh.
Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight.
Oh, that one's big. Watch out!
I don't see it. Ah, why me?
That sounds bad.
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Cool.
The elevator's behind that blight. Let's get through it.
Second. I need this. It's vital to my survival.
Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
He's an asshole.
So why does the Gloom Howler want griffins anyway?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These griffins are a secret.
Crooked Tail, courageous warrior, slayer of Archdemon Andoral, and the lost friend of Garahel. Wait, they wrote it as if the Griffin killed the Archdemon, not the Warden. I don't like the weather.
Hi.
Keep moving. The area's not far. That was the last one.
That was intense.
That a body? Under the blight boil?
We better take a look.
Hopefully that's nobody we know. Lost Sketchbook Wings. A sketchbook page artist unknown featuring wings from various creatures that are drawn in great detail. A note at the bottom reads, "It must fly. How else did it vanish?"
Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Training going well, the Griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get, the little mischief makers. They're also growing faster than I thought. I'll ask Davin too. The rest is illegible. Well, helmet guy. I saved it. Where was the last time I did save? Did I say how much it takes to hunt?
Meet the Gloom Howler.
Wait, where is it?
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
Are you sure you're not hitting those tentacles in the ground? How to release them?
More griffins? We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Hydas. Calm down. You two, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
Why are you so colorful, though?
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Mean look.
I don't like it. Friends with Ogre? Never heard of it. How do you know we have another enemy when I don't see it? I see the health bar though. I think that.
Ready for a follow-up.
close?
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffins.
I hope I didn't waste my special ability here. But it looks like I did.
They're up there. Stormwind, I'll be back for you. Don't worry, Big Tooth. We'll get you out.
What is this thing? Ah, it's horrible.
Their blood is mine. So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
No need to be nasty. Try it. Let them go.
Yeah? Let's give it a go. Your time will come.
Why do I even have options here? No!
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
Oh shit.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
The first warden is wrong. We are rogue. We don't need approval.
The first warden is wasting time, treating this like any other blight. We can't wait for him to take action.
Going against Weishaupt's orders?
I don't have a choice. There are powerful mages behind all this, and we have to hunt them down.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
This is so sad! Also, why did I get that toss? Would it leave the griffins if I did a different choice? I doubt it. Davrin Volume 3. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met Davrin and his young griffin Hassan. A disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the griffin eyrie and kidnapped Hassan's brother and sister. Davrin agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the missing griffin.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice...
What happened?
What's wrong?
Everything's wrong.
Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it! So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
So let's get moving. What do we know? What about the gods?
Any sign of the gods? 2 dragons at once can't be a coincidence.
If it is, the Shadow Dragons and the Crows didn't say anything about it.
Last time you saw the dragon, the gods were nearby, no? They'll be lurking somewhere. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
What kind of dragons are they? Why would the gods move now? Last thing we need. Why is it happening right now? I barely have every companion. Like, I didn't even met 2 other companions yet. Shouldn't I meet all of them first? I was putting off Davrin's quest. But I couldn't put it longer because I tend to do other Crossroads quests otherwise.
If we decide to go to...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Oh! I know. I didn't even explore the cities well enough yet. I know. I don't know, and I don't know if I finished all the quests. I was trying to do everything straight. There are some places I couldn't go in Minneapolis. In Treviso, I feel like I discovered a lot, but still not everything. Days. This choice looks romances also. So if you want to romance Lucanis, you have to help Treviso. If you want to romance Nev, you need to help Mineratus. Jesus Christ. I have another playthrough in which I wanted to help Treviso. So I guess I will have to swap the choices now. Like I sometimes pick different choices in my private playthrough than in this one to see all the outcomes. But in this one, I didn't even discover everything in Mineratus yet. But I don't think like I had any active missions. Nev made a good argument. But also Treviso has no army. Mineratus is fair. Help Vulcans because protect Treviso civilians from the Blight Dragon and resultant Blight poisoning. Help Nev and the Shadows stop the Blight of Dragon in Mineratus and prevent the Venator too. This sounds like the most, like the choice they wanted you to make. But at the same time, if there is a coup, then we can sack the entire city later. I guess. I don't know.
We help Lucanus and Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathous. That said, two of you should join Nev there, see if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, alright?
Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? choices that I can't get away from. Even in Awakening, when you were faced with a choice, either this or that, you could still work towards protecting both. But this choice is too epic, to be honest. Why am I teleported to the city I don't want to be in? Inquisition would be great here.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting Cross and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
I need to check. What missions I had active before. Did I have any active missions in Freddy's or Minato? I was trying to do everything before I went for staffing. The only not done mission is the mission I didn't want to do. Gate of Lost Ages. Yeah. So this is the mission I don't want to do. And this is also a mission I don't want to do. And this is a mission I couldn't do because I weren't able to go to that location here. Okay, so I guess every missions I did. Defeat the champion in Treviso, defeat the champion in Dogtown. I have to defeat this champion though? Ah, I have to use the seal. Okay, so I will lose one. Okay, never mind. I did all the quests. Good. I did that. Ay, ay. I didn't decide for my romance for my private place. So I started just flirting with Nev, and it looks like I will have to pick Minrat in that place.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting Cross and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Bastard!
Worse than I thought. How do we fight this?
Let's find your crow friend, then make a plan. Please. Someone has to stop it.
Fucking Anton. Is it light I'm seeing? Yes, this is light.
Nice hit, Rook.
Are you sure about that? I am not planning to be dust. Awesome. So many dead crows.
We have to kill that dragon. Treviso can't take much more.
I know, right?
Over here! Stea, from the crows.
Wow! I'm thinking there's nothing interesting here. Wait. Why did you take out weapon? Ah, yes.
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
I don't want to fight the dragon yet. Fucking shit! Fucking shit!
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenane!
Your patron could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife, and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Weren't you supposed to make another dagger though? Like they were supposed to make another dagger, didn't they? Ah. You can't the worst for this. Ow! Ah! 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 What the fuck? I don't have my abilities unlocked. I.
Gotta move.
No! I hate staggers. Also, this game doesn't listen to me. Why my abilities don't do anything though? I barely can do anything with this being so glitchy. It's so glitchy, it's so sad.
I'm ready to go again.
Aye. Aye. Where is my health? I need a healer. I don't have any heals left. F5 weekend. Where are more jars? Please, I need them. Oh. I survived!
It's going!
That was close.
You
That
fought
was
it off.
glitchy.
If Gillanane hadn't called it away.
That was so glitchy, I barely could do anything. The dragon was just jumping on me, jumping. And I was like, no, I don't see the screen! After it's more Treviso is safe. Makes me nervous. This isn't the end.
It'll be back.
Next time, it dies.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
Still have to help with that dragon in Minrathous.
Let's go.
We are too late for Minrathous though. I wanted to make good choices on my stream. But I don't feel like there are any good choices here.
We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
It could have been worse. I asked about Minratus. Dragon got away.
Dragon got away before we could kill it. I won't make that mistake again.
But you hurt the one in Treviso. At least that's something. The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the Blight's already in him.
I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
This is all you. The risen gods, the Blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is what it is.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
Why can't I... Would Grey Warden have a special choice here? Like, can't Viper become a Grey Warden? Also, again, if we met Inquisitor, we could have sent Inquisitor to save Minratus or Treviso, depending on the choice. This is such bullshit. Bond increased. Bond increased. Nev hates me now. Quest complete on Deadly Wings. After coming face to face with Ghilanane herself, the team drove away the blighted dragon in Treviso. Lucanis and the crows are grateful without intervention. The monstrous beast would have blighted the canals, yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, the shadow dragons were overwhelmed, helpless as the dragon in Minratus tore their city apart. You would have thought that this great fucking palace in the sky would shoot at the dragon, but no, why should it?
Blighted dragons. Darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
I'm starting to feel like this game wanted to be edgy for no reason. Like, even in Dragon Age Origins, there were no choices that you couldn't work around somehow.
Abundance.
You had so many choices in Dragon Age Origins that you could get an outcome that you felt best with. But here I feel like the choice was very limited. We didn't even get opportunity to meet Inquisition yet. We didn't even collect every companion that we could. I didn't even finish going around Tevinter, and now I have to unlock all the fucking travel points again. Like, how to talk to that though? Oh no. I'm button here because the game will crash. Oh. Looks like I made...
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Asan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
What's the Griffin's history?
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Where does the sun come?
Then where did Asan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
He's welcome here. He has had it rough. Make sure he behaves.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloom Howler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
We'll find them. We understand trouble. We have seen wars. They deserve better.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Isn't so bad. It's us or them. It scares me.
I'm not blind. It keeps me awake at night.
Just making sure you know what you're in for.
We're all in for it.
Well, I've been in a staring contest with death most of my life. Haven't blinked yet. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
It looks like I destroyed Nev's life in this playthrough. I didn't plan it though. I planned to save Minrathus. Like when I hear the choice I was like, no, Minrathus, Nev makes a good point. But then I was like, wait. I don't want her to be angry at me, but also, I don't want to say Treviso, like, leave Treviso for themselves, like, you know. I didn't want Treviso to be sacked. I wanted to make a good choice. But now I wonder if Grey Warden gets some unique option with Viper, but I didn't hear anything about it. That would be cool, but I guess this game has limited choices. I feel like this game will be as annoying as Dragon Age 2, with its choices that are tragedy for no reason. Like I said, we could have met Inquisition right now, before we went to Davrin. Also, we could just go for Davrin and not come back to information that we are attacked Like the two cities we helped have. Like that didn't have to be how the story goes. Because it makes no sense. Like didn't Varric say that they will create their own dagger? Like shouldn't they be focused on creating the Red Illyrian dagger? Why did they come attack cities to bring my attention, and then when I came they were like, give us the... Did they have issues with creating their own dagger? And that's why they attacked the cities? Like, why? What? Are you idiot? I wonder if the game will crash. I noticed that Solas really doesn't like when I have better hairstyle on. Makalas mo.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elgarnon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
They're hurting people. It's not just a promise. It's working.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Instead of by your demons. You're no better. Knock that shit off. Why don't I have any other choices though? Why do you have a dialogue wheel if you can pick from many choices?
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
We didn't know. Minimized, really? That was a bad idea. Listen to yourself.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight. But instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
No.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I will worry about that later. Whatever they want. It won't be that bad.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We heard it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
We couldn't have known. We'll be ready next time. Yes, I know.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right? Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
He hasn't led us astray. Perhaps is a strong word. Absolutely not.
Of course I don't trust him. He's the only option we have. If it makes you feel better, we've checked every piece of information he gave us.
That does make me feel better.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Again, nobody reacted to Varric being there. He was even interrupted. This is so fast. Obviously, I know what's going on because I am too long on TikTok and I got spoiled. But you don't know. Well, I feel like it's kinda obvious. There's so many? So many people talk to not enough. Yeah. I don't like this story progression. That was too soon. It gave me the Dragon Age 2 vibe. And you know that I have issues with Dragon Age 2, like huge issues with the storyline. I hate how linear it is. I hate that there is not enough choices. I hate that some situations could be resolved, but we can't because we are not given options, even though we have them. So this is the thing. It's the same, like, we knew we'll meet Inquisitor in this game. Why are we not meeting them first? Why are we not meeting them first just after we unlock this location? I'm good. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done for today at least. For this week. I hear that the choice between Treviso and Minerat is like the end of the first act or something. But I still don't like it. I feel like Baldur's Gate has better thought out story, more choices. I don't feel helpless. I mean, I guess that was the point, but you are the player. From one hand, if the story wants you to feel helpless, then giving you not enough choices and putting you in situations like this is good. But from the other, the player is supposed to be able to resolve conflicts and find solutions to problems that to others feel 1-0 problems. Like, you as the player are there to show them another option. But here we are not getting it because drama, tragedy, helplessness. Anyway, why is my movie? Okay, I get it that we didn't get Emrich and Tash before we learned about the dragon issue. I get it. But we could have learned about the dragon issue in less tragic way. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.